Hello viewers, welcome to Self-Referencing Simplified by Vitalis Wangila. In today's lesson, we are going to learn how to insert a formula in a worksheet. We're going to learn what self-referencing is all about and the two types of self-referencing. With me here is a spreadsheet from Shakespeare Distributors Limited depicting the sales performance for its 5 salespeople. Their target is as indicated, their quarterly performance is also indicated. As a company, we would like to calculate the total sales for Douglas. That means we will be required to insert a formula. The procedure for inserting a formula is as simple as position the cursor where you like your results to be. Then you come to the sum button here. If you don't want to go sum directly, you will click on the down arrow, then select your formula. If the formula is not here, click on the more function, which will display the insert function screen. Then we have the category. We have all this category. When you click on a category, we have the formula for that category. So in our case today, we want to calculate the summation or total. So we'll click on it directly. Then we'll be required to calculate the range, to select the range. And in our case, we want to sum quarter 1 to quarter 4. That means to insert a formula, equal sign, formula name, then inside the parentheses, we have the argument or the data that we want the formula to work on. Then you press enter. We have our result. To calculate the deficit, we'll just place there, start with the equal sign, then get the difference between the total and the target. Press enter, we have our result. That is how easy it is to insert a formula in a spreadsheet. Now, with respect to cell referencing, it is simply a method by which you refer a cell to a series of cells in a formula. It is an alphanumeric value used to identify a specific cell in a spreadsheet, and it contains one or more letters followed by a number. Letters identify the column, and number represents the rows. There are two types, that is relative cell referencing and absolute cell referencing. They both behave differently when copied to other cells. For relative cell referencing, it describes how far away a cell or a group of cells is from another cell in the spreadsheet. When copied across multiple cells, they change based on the relative position of rows and columns. For absolute referencing, it describes a specific cell address. It's like giving a fixed or exact address, such as lecture room 201, ICT department, and it contains a dollar signs to identify it as an absolute cell reference. No matter where the formula is copied, it will always refer to that specific cell. Now let's go to the demo and see the difference. When we enter the first formula here for Douglas, we had is equal sum C4 F4. We replicate the same because we need to know the cells for each of the remaining salespeople. We autofill and you have our answer. When you look at Kevin's results, you'll find that sum is C5, F5 instead of C4, F4, as was the case for Douglas. You go to Francis, it is C8, F8, reflecting the change in row position. That is relative cell referencing. We can also do the same to the deficit, and when you autofill, the results will be depicted. But now let us look at the commission. We would like to calculate their commission. To calculate the commission, we will refer to 15%. So for Douglas, we'll put the equal sign, click on the 15%, multiply it by the total, and press enter. We get the result 22. You autofill, oops, there is a problem. We need to rectify. So that means B12 should be referred to as absolutely. That means repeat the process. This time round, ensure we have a dollar sign before the column and the row, then multiply by the total. Press enter, you'll still have 92. But this time round, when you autofill the result, you'll find that the correct result is as indicated. That is absolute cell referencing. That brings us to the end of today's lesson, where we've learned how to insert a formula in a worksheet, how to perform both relative referencing and absolute referencing. Till next time, see you.